Good day, students. Let's get started. Lecture number 9, Internet Technologies. Plan of the lecture, it's a basic 3W concepts, IP addresses, domain and the subdomains, servers, JavaScript and the email. The aim of this lecture, learn the basic concepts of the Internet technologies. The Internet is short for Interconnected Network. The Internet is a global system of an interconnected computer network that uses the Internet protocols, transmission control protocol, IP, to link billions of devices worldwide. It's a network of networks that consists of millions of private, public, academic, business, and the government network of local to global scope, linked by a broad array of electronic, wireless, and optical networking technologies. Basics of 3W concepts. Browser. 3W browser. It's a software on your computer that allows you access the World Wide Web. Examples include Netscape Navigator, Microsoft Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, Yandex, and the others. At home, that's normally accomplished by using a modem that is attached to your computer on your phone line and allow you connect to or dial-up on the internet service providers. At work, it may be accomplished by connecting the workplace's local area network and using a router. Hypertext and hypermedia. Hypertext is a text that contains electronic links to other text. In other words, if you can click on a hypertext, it will take you to another related material. In addition, most 3W documents contain more than just text. Hypertext markup languages is a set of commands used to create World Wide Web documents. The commands allows the documents creator to define the parts of the documents. For example, you may have text marked as a heading, paragraphs, bulletin text, footer, etc. Uniform resource locator. Links between documents are achieved by using an addressing scheme that is in order to link to another document or items, sound, picture, movies. It must have an address. That address is called URL. URL identifies the host computer name, directory path, and the file name of the item. IP addresses. IP standards for Internet Protocol, the common language used by machines on the Internet to share information. An IP address is written as a set of 4 numbers separated by period, as in 203, 183, 184, and 10. This representation is sometimes referred to as a dotted octet representation of an IP addresses. Domain and the subdomain. Each machine having its own unique IP address. For instance, .com, org, .net, gov, mil, edu, and the others. Domain and the subdomain. Domain, it's an when we say .com, it's an easy to understand and or remember, but also you can use the number 210, 226, 166, and 200. But it isn't very convenient for a lot of reasons. Domains activity and it then based on a geographical location. For instance, if you located in Kazakhstan, you can use KZ. Russia use it. RU, United Kingdom. Now about servers, is just host that server something. Some examples: web server, FTP server, mail servers, web crossing. Web servers, it's a computer that serves web pages. People connect to web servers using browsers such as Netscape, Navigator, Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Mozilla Firefox, and the Yandex. File transfer protocol servers, people connect to them for file transfer using a browser or a specialized FTP program such as Fetch on a Mac or FTP Explorer on a Windows. Mail servers, people connect to them to send and receive mail using such programs as Eudora, Netscape Mail. Domain name system is an hierarchical documentalized naming system for computer services or any resources connected to the internet or private network. It associated various information with domain names. Domain name system is an essential component of the functionality of the internet. Hypertext protocol is an application protocol for describe collaborative hypermedia information system. Hypertext is a structured text that uses logical links, hyperlinks between nodes containing text, and the HTTP is a protocol to exchange or transfer hypertext. JavaScript, most common used languages to create web pages. It's in JavaScript, is a high level and dynamic and untyped and interpreted programming languages. It has been standardized in the ECMAScript languages specifications. And it's one of the three core technologies of World Wide Web content productions. Now about email. Electronic mail is a method of exchanging digital messages between computer users. We widely used email system. It's an Mail.ru, or another word we can say it's servers, mail servers, Mail.ru, Listbox, Gmail.com, and others. Mail servers are kept forward, deliver, and store messages. SMTP, Simple Mail Transfer Protocol, is an internet standard for electronic mail system transmission, first defined by RFC 821 in 1982. It was last updated in 2008 with the extended SMTP addition by RFC, which is a protocol in widespread use today. SMTP by default uses Transmission Control Protocol port 25. The protocol for mail submission is the same but used port 187. All those proprietary systems such as the Microsoft Exchange and the IBM Notes and the webmail systems such as Outlook.com, Gmail, and the Yahoo Mail use their own non-standard protocols to access mailbox account on their own mail servers. IMAP, in computing the Internet Message Access Protocol, is an Internet standard protocol used by an email client to retrieve an email message from a mail server over a transmission control protocol and the IP Internet Protocol connection. IMAP was designed with the goal of permitting complete management of an email box by multiple email clients. Therefore, clients generally leave messages on the server until the user. IP addresses divided for four sections. It's separated numbers 127.0.0 and the one as this one, and those four numbers are include 32 bits. 32 bits and equal to 4 bytes, and the transmission control protocol and the IP protocol uses 33 2-bit addresses. On a computer bytes is 8 bits. Now about IP addresses class types. There are 4 different ways in which this set of numbers can be broken into class types A, B, C, and D. Class A is in between from 1 and 2, 126. Next one, class B, is in 182 to 191. Next one, class type C, between 192 to 223. And next class is D, 200, between 224 to 254. Port numbers is used to distinguish between the individual network applications that are running simultaneously above the transmission control protocol, Internet protocol stack. Port numbers for standard transmission control protocols services may be referred as well-known port numbers. HTTP hypertext protocol uses port 80. Next widely used port is an Internet Relay Chat used 194. It also applies for video conferencing. And port 21, it's an implement file transfer protocol. Next one, simple mail transfer protocol. SMTP used port 25. Also, this port used for email. Now about if you have some question for me, you can contact me. You can send message on my mail, ada.ongarbayeva@gmail.com. Now, literature, June Persson and Dan Auger, New Perspective on a Computer Concept, 16th editions, and Laurence Cartoni, James, Communication and Technology. This literature you can find in our library. Another additional materials you can find in syllabus and in our website. That's all. Goodbye.